Now, this is a version of Nikki Cross that we have not seen in quite some time.
I'm not sure if it's less creepy because she's old Nikki or if it's actually more creepy because this version of Nikki doesn't exist anymore.
I do know for sure that any version of Nikki Cross is a formidable opponent for this competitor.
Ooh! Staying attached, and moves nicely into a tight headlock.
Solid punch.
Effectively using the knee.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
These two have learned each other so well.
Oh, my God. Picture perfect backbreaker. Oh, he scouted that one.
Nice job dodging contact there.
And an elbow. And Cross on the wrong side of the brawl there.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Yeah, Cross needs to come up with a new plan fast.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. On a forearm. Corey, what do you think Nikki Cross needs to do here to get the win?
Nikki needs to rely on her trademark aggression and ruthlessness, Cole. She needs to maintain her savagery, not just in bursts, but throughout the match. She can go back to a catatonic state or a superhero costume or whatever it is she's got in mind when it's all said and done. Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
Narrowly escaping there.
Driving the elbow. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match. Hooked up.
Great power.
Inverted suplex. And that move might have been Nikki's kryptonite.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. Fisherman Buster.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
She kicks out with authority after two.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Ooh, skull rattling.
There's the pin.
Powers through after two. Not yet. Boom. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
High risk.
Elbow drop.
From the top.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
She kicks out with force.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Uh-oh. A stunner.
Uh-oh.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Clothesline. And a second. This superstar building momentum. Sweeping the leg. Things are looking up.
He's already feeling the effects.
Yeah, Cross's anger boiling to the surface. And I ask, the way these combatants have been unloading on one another, how are they still going?
I think they're running on pure adrenaline. Taking flight.
Through the air. And connects. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
He avoids the contact. Hoisting their opponent up for a fisherman buster.
Immediate cover after the impact. There's two. Fights out at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Oh, gee, straight to the cranium. Looking for the victory. Two.
Alexa Bliss is here, and she wants to play.
I'm not sure if her opponent wants to be your friend, Corey.
Well, that's just rude. This version of Alexa's always so welcoming to new friends, provided that they do exactly what she wants, don't cross her, or end up opposite Alexa in the ring.
Which is exactly where her opponent finds themselves today.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Locks up.
Into a rear waist lock now.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. Boom!
Oh, taken down in one fell swoop.
Oh, using the knee. High risk. Elbow drop from the top.
And now Bliss is being dismantled.
Alexa has to find herself an opening.
Clothesline.
Off with their head. And a carefully measured knee drop. Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster! Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not yet.
Corey, what can Alexa Bliss do to tilt the match in her favor?
I think she needs to tap into that darkness that we all know is deep down inside her. She's another beast altogether when she unleashes her demons, and that's something that's proven difficult for many opponents to compete with.
Momentum's escaping her now.
She's got to start fighting back to get in this match.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Boom!
With the counter.
And Alexa isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, Bliss able to momentarily stop the... Getting the cover here, eye in the end.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Not even close to down and out.
Going for the cover, hold on.
They're cheating. Come on, Rick.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Turns it around. Lands the elbow. Setting them up for
a fisherman buster.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
And she kicks out at 2. Not yet.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Caught the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Body slam. A chance to win it here. He kicks out with authority.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature. Knees and an insult to injury.
And now with the cover.
Wow.
Clothesline.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
She's looking to go top rope here. And enters back into the ring. And she's returning fight. Oh, sister Abigail from Bliss.
Alexa might decide it right here.
What a kick out. I don't believe it.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
And with that, Alexa is now perplexed, now wondering, what will it take?
Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens.
Here it is. Arrow bomb. Bliss is absolutely laid out.
2 count. No, she kicked out.
Credit where credit is due. Bliss showing a lot of grit there.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
And that will end it. do not like this at all.
Seconded. Alexa's having the time of her life, though.
Do you think the competition likes playing with dolls?
He gets out of the way.
Clothesline.
They've got their opponent's arm.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Hoisting their opponent up for a fisherman buster.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
High risk.
Nobody home.
A club with the right forearm.
Hooked up.
DDT. And a beautiful swanton.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Premature to try to end things now. And stays one step ahead.
And an elbow. Setting them up for Fisherman's Buster.
High risk. Elbow drop from the top. Ooh.
Oh, she's removing the turnbuckle pad.
Come. Opponent lying face first, and now the camel clutch is applied.
Just excruciating.
Trying to get out of the submission, and does. Countered right when it was needed.
As easy as it may seem to come into a no DQ match with no plan other than to get violent, strategy can play a role in this. Now's the time for a superstar to get inventive, to get creative when it comes to inflicting damage on their opponents.
And Lily getting the stuffing beaten out of her.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg. Fisherman Buster.
He's able to counter that. Uh-oh. A stunner!
Cover. Could this be it?
Gets the shoulder up and one.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens.
Here it is. Air raid bomb.
Is there any air left in Lily?
Two. What in the world?
What is it going to take to keep her down?
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Fisherman's Buster. Turning it into a pin for the win. No, she kicks out.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
He's climbing to the top. And the manager is searching under the ring. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there. Momentum is running away from Lily.
It's got to be hard to beat Lily right now.
Ooh, skull rattling. Looking to capitalize on that move.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
What a match.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Guillotine applied. Not going to last long in this one. The neck.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Wow. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker.
Momentum is completely in his corner now.
It's clear he's locked in right now.
Headed back into the ring.
Whack. This is turning into Swanson Street.
Being carried around now.
Alley-oop. Face first.
That was awesome.
Look at this. Vicious backbreaker. Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens.
Here it is. Air raid bomb.
Is there any air left in Lily?
2. Oh, he got it. What a win. Politics can often be divisive, and that's no different here tonight as we've got a full-blown match over the hot-button issue of Marine modesty.
Dragon Lee took offense at R-Truth's platform. Truth's running mate stepping in, and yes, this is all just as silly as it sounds.
Say what you want, but I respect a firm stance on the issues, whatever they may be. Looks to climb the top rope.
High risk.
Elbow drop
From the top.
This could do it. 2, and he kicks out at 2.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him. Oof.
Dragon Lee is so impressive in the ring, so crisp and dynamic. Corey, what's the biggest tip you have for anyone trying to topple a talent the caliber of Dragon Lee?
That impressive, dynamic in-ring style is something that can be used against Dragon Lee, Cole. If you can sucker Dragon Lee into making big mistakes and tactical errors, you could...
High risk.
Bringing him to their feet with an elbow drop. Turns it into a pin attempt. 2 count. Gets the shoulder up.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. He almost got caught by that one.
Dragon Lee's confidence is waning here.
Yeah, Dragon Lee's clearly made one too many mistakes at this point, and this is how you capitalize on that.
He's able to kick out before 2.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon. Fisherman Buster. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. Oh, man. Uh-oh. A stunner!
Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens.
Here it is. Air raid bomb.
Can that finish Dragon Lee?
2 count.